Aloha Virgos, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your monthly reading for the month of August 2018. So today we are going to be talking about finances. Yay! We love that. It was so interesting because I felt drawn to do the romance this month, and they said, nope, you've been doing enough of that in the dailies, and you're meant to talk about finances because that's coming up for a lot of people right now. So we're going to give you some insight around your finances for this month. We've got the theme for the month that I always do. And then we will be getting additional guidance from my favorite deck, as always. And then I've got a special treat for you. I'm going to be, I drew a card for you guys from this particular deck. This is an Animal Wisdom Circle deck. So you can get these animalwisdomcircle.com. A friend of mine, Dr. Kara Gubbin, created these. They're just beautiful. Look at the cards. They're just gorgeous. So I am doing like an animal mascot for you for the month. So I've already drawn that card as well here. So let's go ahead and rock and roll and you jump right in here. So we've got the sun coming in for you as a theme for the month, Archangel Uriel. A great theme, if I must say so. It's happy outcome, right? It's about things working out for you. And we love the energy of that, right? You've got a lot of ideas right now that are coming in for you. There's definitely things that you have thought of or ideas that are coming to you that are going to bring you abundance and bring you success. So that's really awesome. And it's really this time of stepping into that confidence in yourself. So being in that place of like, you know, owning your confidence. And I think it's interesting because we do have also the lion, which is, you know, he's about courage and confidence as well. So I think it's interesting that both of those have come in for you. Let's see what else we've got going for you. While I'm shuffling, I'll just share, if you haven't had a private reading with me before, you can use the coupon code ANGEL20 to save 20%, or if you have never used that code, you can use that code to save 20% on any reading. So that's always available, and of course I have the links below. Alright, let's see what we got here. Wanting that card. I'm always curious when they're like really particular about a card, like what is this one? Okay, so we've got a pretty good balance. We've got earth, air, and water coming in. So your earth card is the Queen of Earth. The earth cards are all about how you make your money, what you need to do to be grounded here on earth, right? And this Queen of Earth is about making time for the people in your life, right? Making time for those that are around you. It's also, you know, when we think of earth, it's about common sense. It's very grounded energy, okay? So you're wanting to have that grounded energy, that common sense energy this month as you're making your way through the month. The other piece of this is to deal with people in a way that the earth people would deal with them, which is kindly, right? Earth people are very compassionate, very kind. So again, there's that message of you know, how to relate to people and how to relate to your life this month from a very grounded, common sense, kind, creative way, right? And then we've got the Five of Air coming in. Air cards are all about the head and the intellect, so what you need to, you know, kind of what's going on up in your head upstairs. And this Five of Air is kind of a spilled milk card a little bit. It's, you know, things didn't turn out the way that you thought, or you made a choice or decision that just didn't work out. And sometimes our tendency can be to kick ourselves, right? And be like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? Why did I make the decision? And so they're wanting you not to do that, right? So you made this maybe unwise choice. Take a look at what can you learn from that, and what were the people's motives, the other people that were involved, what were their motives, right? Because sometimes we make a choice. Like for me, what happens for me is I will actually do something or agree to and go to an event or something like that without checking in with myself, without checking in and being like, oh, is this in my highest and best interest to participate in this or go to this, or, you know, whatever. And so sometimes when I don't check in, then I go to something and I'm like, oh my gosh, what was I thinking? The energy here is horrible, right? And so then you can get in a space of like, dang, I should have checked in with myself. Why didn't I do that? So instead of doing that, like learn what you can. Oh, this is cool. I can feel the energy here isn't resonating with me and I get to leave, right? Like I have that choice to leave. So paying attention to that and paying attention to what other people's motives are as well. Like why are they doing what they're doing? And usually when we get in a space of looking at other people's motives, we can also get in a space of understanding with compassion why people do the things that they do. Everyone's just trying to get their needs met. Basically, when people take action or do things, they're trying to get their needs met. And sometimes it's not in the healthiest of ways. And that's, it is what it is. But if you can get to a place of having compassion for other people and the way that they're showing up, and just be like, okay with whatever it is that is happening, right? And I'm not saying you accept everything, so it's not that energy, but you can't change people. And you can't make them, pull them up to your vibration level. You can only be the brightest star that you can possibly be and allow that light to shine on others, and hopefully then that will make, will encourage them to step up into who they fully are too, right? So there's that. And then we've got 6 of water coming in. So 6 of water cards are all about the depth of emotion, and this is a memory card. And so when this card comes in, you may have some stuff coming up this month. Some old things that you thought you had dealt with. And this is partly the energy of what's happening with retrograde, with the eclipse, with the full moon, all of these different things that are happening as well. Get us in a space of needing to look at old stuff and work through it. So you may have old memories from your childhood or from your past coming up for you to take a look at, right? And to work through them. We don't want to be in a place of romanticizing the past, making the past be like, oh, it was so perfect, when it likely wasn't. We want to be honest about that and look at like, what needs were not being met of ours at that time, and having compassion for that younger version of yourself or for that little girl, right, or little boy. So let's see what else is happening for you. So this is going to be related to finances. These cards are going to be related to finances, but as we know with the angels, they sometimes bring in other subjects that have nothing to do with the topic. And we love them. We love them no matter what they bring in, because they're always bringing in the information that we most need to hear. So Virgos, let's see what's happening in your financial world. All right. We've got divine order, Archangel Raguel. Everything is perfect. And it's perfect in its imperfection, right? Everything is really as it needs to be. And so looking past the illusion that it should be different, that you should have more money coming in, or that you should have more money in your retirement fund, or that you shouldn't have to spend so much money on XYZ, whatever it is, right? There's divine order. So look past that and look for that underlying order that is, is there, right? And then you do have a little hello from heaven. So Archangel Azrael is letting you know that your loved ones on the other side in the non-physical are assisting you with your finances. So they really are letting you know that they're there for you, and there's no need to worry, right? You can really give your worries and cares about finances or anything to the angels, to your guides, to your loved ones. Allow them to help you with that, right? They're also sending love, because they always do that. Doesn't matter what the message is, they're always sending love with it as well. So we've got this beautiful pink heart of love coming around you from your loved ones, right? So good. And then Archangel Jophiel is reminding you to have some patience. So related to your finances, your dreams are blooming. You've planted good seeds, right? Dreams are blooming, but you've got to have a little bit of patience while they grow, while things get lined up, right? And be in that space of really looking at the things in your life. So here's the other thing that they're bringing in with this, which I think is so funny. They're bringing in that there are some things in your life that you need to let go of. So I'm getting that there's some things that you need to sell. Sounds kind of odd that would come in so strongly, but I'm getting that there's some things that you need to sell, that things that are no longer serving you. So whether that's cars, appliances, just other jewelry, I don't know exactly what it is for you, but there's some stuff that you need to sell. So really pay attention to that this month and take care of it, right? Your animal totem for this month, or your little mascot, or big mascot I should say, is the African lion. And this is about being decisive, right? This is about leadership, stepping into that leadership role and really stepping into the greatness that you are, right? Being in that space of shining your star as brightly as you can, as I mentioned. And this is about doing that. The interesting thing about this card is the second line here, which to me is a little bit disturbing, but it says good times end. So I think the message related to that, or what they're showing me around that, is when you are enjoying something, fully be there, fully enjoy it in that moment, because they don't last forever, right? Our moments are just that. They're moments in time. They don't last. So enjoy, fully embrace and enjoy the moments and the opportunities that you have now. So that's a beautiful energy around that. And you get to have that African lion with you all month long. So awesome. If you are new to my channel, I do obviously these monthly angel readings. I do daily little mini angel readings, less than 5 minutes every day with an affirmation, except when I'm doing the monthlies, then I take a little break during that time as I'm doing the monthlies. And I also do a video every Friday related to feng shui. So sometimes that might be a podcast interview, sometimes that might be just a series. I did a whole series on doors at one point. I did a series on the front door, I think. And all of those, there's links to those below. So the Feng Shui Friday, there's a whole playlist, and you can go and look and literally just watch all the Feng Shui Friday videos if you want to do that. And I also have a series, Intuitive Tuesdays, that's available as well. So if you're new to me, subscribe to the channel. There's a button over there. Hit the bell so you get notifications of when I am doing new, when I've posted new videos. And also consider joining my angel message circle if you are wanting more guidance, right? If you're good, if this is awesome for you, you don't need anything more, great. If you would like a little bit more guidance throughout the month, that is where my angel message circle comes in. It's a beautiful small group, and it is where I actually answer your personal question 3 times a month in a Facebook Live for the group. You also get a weekly message that's for the group, as well as a weekly postcard, and that is a spirit postcard that I share with you. So, and I do some channeling, direct channeling from my spiritual team in that group as well. So lots of really juicy bonuses, and that group gets some favoritism, so they get to hear about my new stuff way before anyone else as well. So have an amazing, amazing month. So much love to you. Aloha.